Have women lowered the bar so low that any man will do? Yo, what's happening? This is Late Night CJ, and we back at it once again. Now, I was watching tonight's conversation, and this young lady came up to the microphone, and she had a very interesting question. She says, why do men want to clap cheeks, but don't want to bring you home to their mama? But just so y'all get the actual factuals on what she said, cue the clip.
Why don't men choose to go to the next level? As in, it's cool to f me, but it's not cool to take me home. Like, take me to meet your mom. Like, I'm a cool little shawty. Like,
before we go, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
21.
Sit your down. Sit your down.
Now, as I watched the video or watched the clip, the first thing that I came up on, I was like, what you wearing, baby? She had like one of them Carnival, one of them New Orleans type things, or who she thinks she is, Victoria's Secret's angel. It's like, baby, you coming to a show, a conference where you about to learn some game from some real seasoned veterans, and you already are showing why this is a problem. Secondly, how you presented yourself. There was no speed bump in you dropping that F-bomb to ask your question. So there was already a difference in significance in class and presentation. You presented yourself dressed like a stripper, and you spoke with a lack of class. I can tell that you articulate, you're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I just really think that you possibly just had bad instructions. Just like when I speak to the young men, I'm saying a lot of us came up with bad instructions. And clearly, this is what you think men, but it's what males want, not men. But I will answer your question just to get it over. You don't present yourself as somebody that I would want to take home to my mother. Now, when I take somebody home to my mother, all those that have met my mother have been special, have had promise and potential. When I look at a woman now, back then it was different, but even more so now, when I look at a woman, I think mother, wife, friend. You understand me? Can she help me lead? Does she know how to be led and lead when I need leadership? Can she be my partner? Does she have the ability that when I have an idea, she's there with me to help build it up and rather than tear down before I even set the foundation? There's a lot that goes into it. Baby, you off top, let me know that clapping cheeks is an option off top, not something that's down the line once we figure out if we want to align ourselves together. You told me I can clap cheeks before you hold any significant space in my life. Violation. I think what's really missing, just like with us men and the young folks, is that mentorship. That she clearly has had a bunch of high clock it, edges, lace front, pink wigs, big nails that when they talk, you just hear clack, 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 clack. You've been around that. You ain't been around no HBCUs and these college people and women with careers and church ladies that sit you down and be like, oh no, baby, what is you doing? Put your knees together. Sit up tight, straight. Look them in the eye. What you got them old big old lashes for, baby? No, you didn't have that. And to prove my point, because women nowadays, these young girls, not women, these young girls don't even see marriage as an option. They will have a baby daddy before a husband. Now I want y'all to think about this. He's good enough to make people with, but he's not good enough to make a family with. I'm talking about under one house family. And men, the same goes for you. She's good enough to impregnate, but she's not good enough to put a ring on and make her have your last name. But if y'all need to hear from somebody other than me, cue the clip.
I really want to be a wife. I really want to be a husband. People not into that. They want to fornicate. They want to have babies out of wedlock. They want to have big baby showers. You have all these stupid baby showers, all these stupid gender reveals. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's married. You want to invite me to 15 baby showers. When are you going to get married? You didn't have 5 kids by 5 different baby daddies. Check this out. Don't invite me to no more baby showers until you get married, honey. I'm not interested. How many baby showers we going to go to?
Baby couldn't have said it no better. I like the fact that she said, I need emphasis on marriage. I'm tired of baby showers. I'm tired of gender reveals where the baby and the mama have different last names. What? No. Let me tell y'all a little story real quick. A friend of mine and his wife, she wanted to keep her last name. And when she kept her last name, there was always this separation. She was doing it out of homage to her family. She wanted to keep her connection with her family, which is cool in a sense. You know where you came from. A name is just a name, so to speak, but follow me on this one. He broke it down to her. He said, baby, I don't like the fact that you're the only one in here that doesn't have ... name. And I was like, that was hard. That was hard. Now, if we were to expand that conversation, how are we connected for life and we don't even share the same name? Baby, you out here getting clapped on, huh? This man don't even respect you enough to meet his mother. That should show you the fact that you had to go up and ask that question, baby. You answered that question in your heart and in your mind before you spoke it to anybody out there. You know that you want to be special. That's why you want those instructions. You want to be somebody's wife. You want to be somebody's mother. Wife first before mother. You want to be under a household. You want to be in the PTA. You want to have all these things. But you know that these men out here are so ratchet. But if you keep your head up as high as your standards should be, the type of man that you want will come, and the type of man that you don't want will retreat because you will be too much work, baby. And that's a good thing. They say women are finishing last. What race are you trying to win, baby? Because if you really want that man, you will let them win that race. Matter of fact, you won't even run in that race. The race you want to win is in the game of life. But this is Late Night CJ. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. 100. Baby was cute though. Maybe one day I'll do another video or update where she's somebody's wife. Hopefully not no rapper or no ball player. Ugh.